feel like the two of you together are like one. And I don't always get that with people, so you must be a lot alike. Does that make sense to you guys? Do you get and click that well?
Yeah,
I think so,
Like
yeah.
totally.
When Cindy said that we were really close, I mean, I don't think we've spent like more than a few days apart.
We do finish a lot of our
Yeah.
each other's sentences.
Also, when you came in, also an energy that was behind you. And I don't know how it's connected to your daughter.
She was picking up something really strong, and she pointed, I guess, over my shoulder. Ella always, like, will look over one of our shoulders when we're sitting in the chair feeding her in the middle of the night, and I just thought that we hadn't even really started chatting, and she picked up on that.
But there's a connection between the male energy. Did you lose your father?
I did.
Okay. The male energy that is behind you is so strong. Okay, and there's a connection with the baby.
She's always looking over one of our shoulders, laughing and like giggling at something.
So his passing was a surprise, but wasn't a surprise. Is that correct?
Yeah, a little bit.
All
yeah.
right.
She picked up on the fact that it was expected, but it was unexpected as well. Because my father he was sick for 17 years.
He was fine then.
Yeah.
He was gone.
Yeah.
And as I'm speaking, it's kind of like they make me feel, and it hurts like right in through here. Did he die from something in the cavity of this area?
Yeah.
He did. Okay, thank you for that validation. There's something about some bills that have been left. I don't know what that means, but he's making reference to the bills that are left, and it's almost like, stop. Who cares? Don't worry about it. It'll work itself out.
I feel a little in shock. I feel even more surprised, though, about the Bills
Yeah.
comment.
I'm glad that makes sense to you. You can
Yeah.
tell me and validate me later
Yeah.
on what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But
Having to kind of work through a lot of the bills and even credit card, how things are paid for my mother, because my father always kind of took care of everything.
he's just kind of like shaking an envelope going, whatever, So
Yeah.
I don't think money was like a big deal to him.
What I thought was funny was that he was like looking at an envelope, like enough with it.
That was, I guess, the more shocking thing that I heard.
The W or U that connects with, what's your daughter's name?
Ella.
Ella.
Ella. Was
Yeah.
there any kind of a namesake with,
A W.
what does that mean?
His dad's name is
Wesley.
Wes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's not a namesake with her, there's a kinship with her, and it's going to show as she grows. Like she's either going to look like him, she's
Yeah.
going to have some kind of, that you're going to look at her and be like, that's so awesome,
She does
because
look
she's
like
just
him.
like my dad. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
He passed away when we were like 2 months pregnant with her. So, yeah.
He didn't
Yeah,
miss it.
it was
He was
recent.
there.
She picked up on what we think we pick up on, him kind of being over us.
He keeps wanting me to make sure that you know that he's here, that you can feel with what I've told you that his presence is absolutely known.